What's up, everybody, man? Y'all know who I be. It's your man, who? CYGG, man. I'm back with another reaction video, and today I'm about to be reacting to Stephen A. calls out Kwame Brown's NBA career. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I've been following Kwame Brown, you know, him talking about mama's cooking and all this stuff, man. And I agree with Kwame Brown, a lot of stuff he been saying, man. But then somebody said that Stephen A. was gonna call him out, so I felt like I had to react to this. Nobody requested it. I just wanted to react to this personally, because I'm like, man, I'm ready to see what's about to get said, because Stephen A. started this. So now he gotta finish it. But anyway, link to the original video will be in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification button if you want to be notified whenever I'm making a gaming video, reaction video, rant video, any type of video. And with that being said, let's see if Stephen A. can smell a little what mama's cooking. I just wanted to say that. I know.
Under most normal circumstances, I have considerably better things to do with my time. But Kwame Brown wanted my attention.
Oh, he started off being disrespectful. He started off, I had better things to do with my time. But I had, oh, wow.
But you got it now. I didn't want to have to do this. But he made me. Look, I don't have a single...
And then he gonna put the video, he gonna put a a picture of Kwame Brown with Stack 5 on the shoulder. Wow. Wow. Oh, he really going there.
Negative thing to say about Kwame Brown, the person. Nothing personal. Never have. And no one out here has been attacking him personally either. That includes Gilbert Arenas, who did not attack him personally. It includes Steven Jackson, who did not attack him personally.
Yes, he did. And you have been attacking him personally, Stephen A. You called this man a bum in his life. You called him a trash, a bona fide scrub, garbage. Like, it's some things you just can't say about a player that people are going to take offense. I mean, I talk about Kyle Lowry. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't like Kyle Lowry as a basketball player. I say, man, that big booty bum. You know what I'm saying? The trash. But in all honesty, Kyle Lowry is a 6-foot basketball player that made it to the NBA and is an all-star. It ain't many 6-foot tall people that can do what Kyle Lowry is doing and being an all-star and taking care of his family. But me, I just do it just because as an NBA player, it's funny to talk about Kyle Lowry. But as a man in his life, I never discredit his life and what he's been able to attain. And I always talk about that with my homeboys, man. But let's further go.
It includes Matt Barnes, who he really got personal about, and Matt Barnes never said a word. It doesn't include Charlamagne the God either, nor Dr. Boyce Watkins. He didn't say anything bad about Kwame either.
Charlamagne the God exposed this man's family secret. He talked about this dude's daddy killing people when that man said he ain't have nothing to do with that. And he also explained that dude's daddy history of killing somebody affected him in school with getting him almost expelled or sent to alternative school because they said just because his daddy killed somebody, then, you know, imagine what Kwame will do to somebody. He has talked about how that history of that has affected him, and Charlamagne had pointed that out. That's where you're wrong, Stephen A.
Either. Nor did Michael Wilbon deserve Kwame Brown coming at him. But Kwame Brown's been getting personal with everybody these days, talking a whole bunch of smack, saying we don't support black men. Really? Really? Please. The only negative thing anybody ever said about Kwame Brown is that he couldn't play a lick of basketball. Newsflash! That wasn't a lie. When you put yourself and you...
When he talked about you, Stephen A., he didn't say, number one, when they talk about how you don't support black people, they talk about how every time a black player come up, you always say stay off the weed or anything, or anytime it comes up with a basketball player not performing that's black or something, you always talk about how that player was a bust or a bum or something. But then along them lines, you got people who are like Adam Morrison, a water not hero. You also had Jimmy Fredette, who was hyped up and didn't live up to expectations. You got all these other white players who were, you know, picked heavily and didn't fall through with their careers. But it seems like there's no catchphrases for these players or anything either. Johnny Manziel slammed woman's head against the car while they was driving on the highway 70 mile per hour in traffic, but it seemed like ESPN only talked about that for 3 days. Josh Brown, the kicker for the Giants, a kicker who was literally kicking his wife's ass like a football on the field. Nobody said anything about it. It's like, oh, well, he's a kicker. And it's like, how can you misplace these people just because of where their position was and not push the narrative and create phrases for them the same way you create phrases for other people? That's the whole point. Now, it can be that maybe that they don't hold that much importance, or maybe they don't hold that much of a newscast, or they're not that much of an attention grabber or a title grasp where people can follow up on it, you know what I'm saying, like a black player would. But that's the reason why they're saying that. I can understand it from both ends, but that's where they're coming from with that, Stephen A.
You put your game out there in the best league in the world, people can comment on it.
True.
Because you're putting your talents on public display.
That is true.
Before I go any further, join me in taking a look at this man.
Hey, man.
Keep looking. Another drop.
Hey,
Keep
brother.
going.
Hey, Stephen A.
Keep going. Another one. And did I miss anything? Keep going. Here's another one. This is just with the Charlotte Hornets. All right, keep going. Keep going. The man played for 7 different teams. I got put wide open layup, miss. Keep going. Keep rolling them. Keep rolling. This is Shaq. Keep going.
I don't think that was a bad clip, though. That one wasn't bad. That one wasn't as bad.
Hey, go ahead. Watch this.
Hey. I can't get mad at Stephen A. because Stephen A. is actually talking about his play, and these are plays that Kwame Brown actually did on the court. So he had bad moments, so those bad moments can be called out.
Steven Jackson, his former teammate. You see? You see that? Here it is again. Another drop. Another air ball in the lane. A layup. An air ball layup. Keep going. Keep going. Getting dunked on by Brook Lopez.
Yeah, but at the same time, Stephen A., it's like you don't have these clips prepared for people like Chris Humphries neither. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they are saying. That's what they mean by that. But the argument you can make is that Chris Humphries was never a number 1 pick and stuff like that. And that's very understandable as well. You can also make the joke that, hey, Jamarcus Russell got picked number 1 too, and they didn't get done like that. But the thing is, he don't, the same way you hold Jamarcus Russell, call him fat slob and all this stuff, you don't say the same thing about Jimmy Clausen. You don't say the same thing about Brady Quinn. You don't say the same thing about Tim Couch. You don't say the same thing about none of these other dudes. All of a sudden, the only person that you really just talk bad about was Tim Tebow because you ain't like him. And who else? Tim Tebow and Mark Sanchez. Them the only other white quarterbacks I can really just say he went in on like that. He talked about Baker Mayfield, so I can give him that. But even then, like, it seemed like everybody else he go in way harder on. So I can say that, and I'm pointing it out from different ends. I'm not being biased.
Can't jump. Look at this right here. Keep going. Keep rolling the tape. Look at that pass. First of all, he traveled on the pass before he threw the pass. Keep going.
Damn.
Here we go. Oh my Lord.
I feel like somebody about to come out and scream JaVale McGee just for a minute, man. But and there goes JaVale McGee. I just said it, but hey, I'm not talking about him.
15 years in the NBA.
But he balled out in the big 3 though.
7 different teams. And I've got an unlimited bank of bloopers for every stop along the way. That was just the short version. I got 15 minutes. I just showed you one. I got 15, and I was just getting started.
I'm going to say this, Stephen. He must not have been that bad because the dude was on 7 different teams. If you that ass, you're not even making it to another team. Let's just be real. If you that ass, after the first 3 teams, you out the league. That's just my opinion.
Kwame Brown made $63.9 million in the NBA.
That's a lot of money.
$63.9 million.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
And he feels slighted. We're taking stuff out of his pocket. $63.9 million to play like that. Average 6.6 points per game for his career.
Damn.
as the #1 overall pick. That's the second worst career scoring average for a #1 pick in the last 49 years. 13 years of playing like that. Making money for himself, and of course his family along the way. And he's angry? 13 years. One time he averaged double digits in points. His third year in the league, in the last 10 years, he did it. He never averaged more than 7 rebounds per game.
I can't say nothing because he's strictly talking about his game right now. I can't say nothing. He's strictly talking about his game.
In one season, in his entire career, he's 7 feet 270. But you ranting every day on the internet? Out there going after everybody? Talking about people's children, talking about people's relationships, talking about people's family, talking about stuff that ain't got nothing to do with basketball?
Bruh, Stephen A., y'all done did that too. Y'all done got personal. I'm not going to even pretend like Stephen A. has never got personal. Stephen A., you have gotten very personal. You got very personal with Westbrook. You got very personal with Kevin Durant. You got very personal with Josh Gordon. You got very personal with a lot of other people. Stephen A. quit. Don't pretend like every comment that you done made has been strictly basketball. Even I know that Skip Bayless is a person who's a habitual line stepper when it comes to people like LeBron, especially. LeBron's house got broke into, and Skip Bayless like, who cares? like some stuff don't be having nothing to do with basketball, and you and Skip can cross the line. So Jalen Rose talked about that too. Like y'all do be doing this, and you even admitted that you did that, Stephen A. On Jalen Rose video, you admitted that you said, yeah, sometimes we do that. You said it yourself.
All because you couldn't play? Where's the mirror, Kwame? When you gonna look at you?
He said he could. He said he had
The basketball player. We ain't talking about you, the man. We ain't talking about you, the father. We ain't talking about you, the son. We're not talking about you, the human being. We're not talking about you as a person. We're not attacking your character. We just said you can't play well enough compared to your contemporaries in the NBA. You were better than me. I was a scrub. See how easy that is to accept? I couldn't play. You had a more successful basketball career than Stephen A. Smith. Congratulations.
You still said that in such a condescending way.
And you complaining? Talking about folks, you actually went on social media, Kwame Brown, and said you and Kobe Bryant went for 82 points and y'all won the game.
Technically, hey, he had 1 point. 1 point combined with Kobe, 81 points was 82. So Stephen A. chill.
That was the game Kobe dropped 81 points.
He said he had one.
So you scored 1 point?
He said that.
I got news for you. You didn't even get that right. You scored 4 points in that game. You were off by 3. Couldn't even get that right.
Oh, well then, hey, Stephen A. corrected him. Gotta give it
And
to
here
him.
you are saying, no one noticed what kind of screens you were setting.
Oh, Lord.
Screens?
Okay.
You have any idea how embarrassing that sounds?
He a big man. He's supposed to set screens. Nigga, even anybody playing 2K know a big man supposed to set screens. Shit, I can go look at Tassino live right now. You're going to see a big man happy that they won in the game, and he set a lot of screens. Who cares? Dennis Rodman had games where he had 2 points and 22 rebounds, no assists, but he was setting the hell out of picks and getting rebounds. So what? A big man's job is supposed to set picks.
Look, man.
What?
No one ever said anything about you, Kwame Brown, personally.
Yes, you have.
Every single comment
Charlemagne
has been about
did.
your game.
No, it wasn't.
Nothing
You're lying.
personal.
No, you
I'm not going to call you a scrub. I'm going to roll with my man Jalen Rose and others. Okay, we'll refrain. Keyshawn Johnson, Jay Williams. No scrub, no bust. We're not
Exactly. They said remove them words for a reason.
going to say that. What we can say is that guess what? Compared to other 7-footers who have played in the NBA,
You weren't that good.
you weren't very good.
See, that ain't nothing
that
bad
okay?
to say. See, that sounds actually good.
Now, I know you're looking for attention,
He not.
but what does it say that you're getting more attention in 2 weeks, ranting all over social media, than you've received in your entire 13-year career?
Bro, you saying that like it's a damn bad thing, Stephen A. You got like, oh my goodness, bruh. Stephen A. I'm not totally against you, but I'm on both sides, and I even understand where you're wrong. He defending himself. A person can talk about you all they want, and you can't. You thinking, all right, I'm an analyst, so I can say whatever I want about him, and he can't respond how you want to. There's a saying in this world: you can do whatever you want to somebody, but you can't tell them how to react. I can say whatever I want to a person. If a dude playing basketball trash, I can call him trash. I can say, bro, you 0 for 16 on the court right now. You trash. Yeah, you trash. You garbage, bro. You garbage. You need to get off the court. I have the rights to say that. But if he get mad and punch me in the damn face because I'm talking about the game, I can't tell him how to respond. You can do that. Your job is to do that. You can critique. You can talk about him. But you can't tell him how to respond. You done took it there, so he can take it there. You can't tell nobody how to respond, bro. Now, there's a such thing as going overboard, yes. But you went overboard with how much you kept talking about it. So?
But you know what you are? I said it then, and I'm going to say it now, because it's true. You're a brother that wasn't that good of a basketball player on the NBA level.
That's not a problem.
That doesn't make us criminals.
You act like that's bad, nigga.
To critique the game of basketball. It was going on long before you arrived. It's going to be going on long after you're gone.
True.
Long after I'm gone.
That's true.
There's a whole bunch of people, white, black, and otherwise.
But you don't talk about the white players as much, Stephen A. That is also a true fact.
We ain't just talking about black athletes. We talking about athletes, period, no matter who they are.
Not as much.
What's the difference between you and them?
There's a distinct difference.
Evidently, they can take it.
Evidently, y'all don't do it as much for them neither. That's the difference, Stephen A. I'm not going to lie, bro. I'm telling you. Chad Green didn't get talked about as much when he beat the crap out of that black one. Well, the Seahawks let him go. Michael Vick was not even on the team and was in jail. Served his time and was still called a dog fighter. Everywhere he went. Nobody cared at all, bro. Nobody cared at all. Like, they still call this man that even after he served his time, bro. Joseph Randle stole some panties or something. You got on this man with the Cowboys because, you know, it was the Cowboys. You talking about him stealing panties like it wasn't nothing. But then, I forgot, what was that white quarterback name? He played for Ole Miss. He broke into somebody's house and he stole something. I wish I knew his name. He stole something. Stephen A. and them only talked about it for one segment, and that was it. But Cam Newton's laptop thing got talked about for 2 to 3 weeks. That because he's a Heisman runner-up. Bro, it don't matter who doing what. What they saying is just because a person get more attention here, you will talk down on them more compared to the other person that's doing just as much bad, but you won't do it there. Maybe it's because this one get more clicks and more money. But what they're saying is they want to see you ration out that criticism. That's where it's coming from, which I understand.
And you can't. I'll say it one more time. You're making more attention for yourself in 2 weeks going off about people personally than you did in your 13-year career.
Because it done built up.
That's on you, bro. Now go and rant and rave all you want. It don't change the video. It don't change the facts. That lives in infamy.
But Stephen A., you got videos that live in infamy too. If you don't even like the fact that the video live in infamy that T.O. said that Max was blacker than you. That video lives in infamy, so should we take that and just run with it? That's what I'm saying. Like, when I look at this, I understand it from both sides. And, like, I understand where Stephen A. come from. I ain't mad at him. He pulled up this man games clip. He called him out on his game. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Deal with it, bro. Have a nice life.
Because he felt like that was stopping him with trials with teams. That's all they're saying, Stephen A. Y'all not getting it. Charlamagne the God brought this man his daddy killing somebody, which was attached to his history, and they didn't like that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Am I wrong? Am I right? But this is me being very unbiased. Until next time, it's your man, Pooh, CYGG, and I'm out. But I'm still ready to see what Kwame Brown responds. He gonna sprinkle some of Mama's cooking. Or do you smell Mama's? cooking. Anyways, man, till next time, I'm out.